While Elon Musk initially announced that he would buy Twitter for $44 billion, the world's richest man has previously stated that removing spam bots from Twitter is among his top priorities after the acquisition is completed. Is Elon Musk getting cold feet? Or true to his public persona, is he attempting to create drama for the markets? What happens if he backs out of the Twitter deal? Let's find out. The CEO began purchasing shares in the social media platform in January. He was the company's largest shareholder by April 4th with a 9% stake. Elon Musk appears to be getting cold feet just a few weeks after agreeing to buy Twitter Inc. for $44 billion. The billionaire Tesla CEO recently tweeted that the deal is on hold until he learns more about the percentage of the social media platform's users who are spam accounts. Twitter has stated in filings for years that it believes they account for less than 5% of its daily active users, but has cautioned that the figure could be higher. This has all taken place as technology stocks, including Tesla, on which Mr. Musk is relying to fund the transaction, have been under pressure. Meanwhile, Twitter's board of directors has stated that it intends to enforce the agreement, which requires him to pay $54.20 per share. Can either party leave at any time? Not so quickly. Both parties signed a merger agreement, a detailed document outlining exactly what each will do to ensure the agreed-upon deal is completed, as well as what legal rights each has if the other fails to hold up its end of the bargain. It's similar to putting a house under contract. In this case, Mr. Musk was motivated to quickly negotiate a deal, and as a result, he agreed to a contract that included several seller-friendly provisions. For example, he waived the detailed due diligence the buyers typically perform on targets and granted Twitter the right to sue him if the deal did not go through, a legal term known as specific performance. Both parties also agreed to pay a $1 billion breakup fee if they caused the deal to fall through for certain reasons, but specific scenarios must occur for those to be relevant. The penalties, also known as termination fees, are intended to deter parties from breaking agreements and to cover the inconvenience and cost of a failed transaction. Can Mr. Musk simply pay the $1 billion breakup fee to Twitter to get out of the deal? No, not always. There are three distinct scenarios in which this could occur, with possibly more. If regulators try to stymie the deal or the debt financing falls through, he will almost certainly have an out. The third is if he can demonstrate that Twitter has changed significantly for the worse since the agreement was reached, a concept known as a material adverse effect. If Mr. Musk believes Twitter's accounting of spam accounts was incorrect when he signed the agreement, his lawyers may try to litigate that issue in a variety of ways, including as a material adverse effect or by alleging that Twitter misrepresented information in its filings. It is unclear whether they would succeed, but it could pave the way for settlement talks. Twitter's board believes that the two parties reach an agreement that is still in effect and is the best option for shareholders. We intend to complete the transaction and enforce the merger agreement, the company stated. As a result, Twitter appears willing to sue for specific performance if necessary, implying that it may try to force Mr. Musk to follow through on the deal or provide what it considers fair compensation. In practice, this can be difficult, but it frequently opens the door to settlement talks. Mr. Musk is also required by the two parties to avoid disparaging Twitter and its representatives on the platform, and his recent tweets may have crossed that line. While Twitter could challenge the behavior, it appears to be more focused on closing the deal right now than launching relatively minor litigation that could complicate matter further. What will transpire? It is too soon to tell. If both parties keep moving forward, the deal could still happen and close as soon as this summer. Another possibility is that the two parties reach an agreement, particularly if it becomes clear that Mr. Musk intends to back out of the deal or lower the price. Even when contract terms are clearly stated, deal clashes frequently result in negotiated settlements that may include a price reduction or one-time payments. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. But before that, we'd like to know, what are your views about the Twitter deal? Do you think Elon should buy Twitter? Let us know in the comments and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.